If you're trying to buy CS2 skins in 2025, there's a lot you need to know, and if you don't know very specific small things, you could lose out on a lot of money. Today, I'm going to be talking about gloves, knives, the best places to get them, how to get them for even cheaper than third-party sites, and stuff like that, so be sure to stay tuned. First off, one little trick you guys might not know if you're just looking for a knife and not looking to really sell it anytime soon is a lot of the time, StatTrak knives are a lot cheaper than just normal knives. It's the same thing, it's just StatTrak. And for a butterfly fade, for example, both factory new, it is well over $300 cheaper to just get a StatTrak one. So if you're looking for a knife and you want a butterfly fade and you want to pay $300 less, StatTrak is not a bad option. Now, knives like this are a lot cheaper because they're a lot harder to exchange hands. Not a lot of people want a StatTrak knife compared to a regular one, and they definitely don't want to pay a premium for it. So a lot of times when you see a massive run up in price in an item like the butterfly fade, for example, I don't know if Buff is gonna, well, it does show me like the past month, I guess, but like over the past 6 months, this trend is even more insane. You're gonna see the butterfly fade run up a lot in price and the butterfly StatTrak fade not run up as quickly, so it's gonna be a pretty big deviation in price there. And if you just want the knife StatTrak version, not only in the butterfly fade, but a lot of different knives is a lot cheaper. Now, knives aren't the only thing you could get a huge discount on. Of course, there's not StatTrak gloves, but most people tend to opt with field-tested gloves. They're just the most affordable. Minimal wear gloves can get insanely pricey, and I mean, not a lot of people want to spend like $3,800, for example, on minimal wear gloves. But even then, field-tested vices are still like $1,100. Well, we've got well-worn at just $866, which is a huge discount from field-tested. Now, the reason I'm saying all this is because gloves don't vary that much from high float field tested to high float well worn, or just well worn in general. As we could see here, field tested spans from, I believe it's 0.38, like 0.37, 0.38 to point like 15 or 0.14. I don't remember my float ranges, but super low float field tested gloves do get massive overpay, much more similar to the amount you're going to pay for a minimal wear set of gloves. Because of that, most of the gloves around the 0.30 to 0.36 range, you're going to be paying that minimum price, like what we saw earlier. You're going to be paying like $1,100 for that range. Well worn, it's going to be $300 cheaper, and it's barely a difference. Like you could see the wear on the gloves here. This is perfect. This is factory new. Let's just say this is 0.32 field tested. You could see some scraping on the knuckles here. That's usually where gloves are well worn, or worn out, I guess. So maybe you'll even get some gloves at 0.36, a bit more scraping on the gloves. But if you just go to well worn, sure, there's a tiny bit more scraping. But is that really a difference you want to pay $300 for? Like you could get a whole nother incredible skin for $300. So it's just something to keep in mind. Don't diss on well worn gloves. They're not bad at all. Now, something you're probably wondering is, sure, I'm going to have all these StatTrak skins and these well-worn skins, but what the hell am I supposed to do with them? Nobody's going to want to buy those skins. That's why they're so much cheaper in the first place. Well, we've got the sponsor Skinomat for that. The CS market has blown up, and your inventory is probably doubled in price. Here's how to sell your skins instantly and get a 3% bonus. Skinomat offers instant crypto and cash withdrawals with PayPal for your skins with fair prices and payouts within 5 minutes. It makes selling random miscellaneous skins easy. While it might take days on other sites, I sold my SG Integral for PayPal. The site sends you a trade through one of their bots, and by the time you log into PayPal, you'll receive your money. It really is instant. You'll get a 3% unlimited selling bonus with that link at the top of the description. Take advantage of your recent gains and check out Skinomat. And the final thing I really want to cover is just going on over to Price Empire and showing you guys that you could get skins for a lot cheaper than you're probably used to. A lot of people just go instantly to sites like Skinport, for example, which has relatively high fees, and because of that, a lot of times skins are listed for higher prices on sites like that. Well, if you just go to priceempire.com, I'll actually show you guys how to do this step by step. You could just go to the trending tab or look up the skin you want. For example, I'll do the Deagle Blaze, if I could spell here, Desert Eagle Blaze. Just type in whatever skin you want, click on the skin, wait for it to load, and it'll actually show you all the currently listed ones on all of the sites out there. And you can see some of them are super overpriced. Some of them are a lot cheaper than the Steam market. Like for example, where is Skinport? Skinport is listed for $652. That's a site a lot of people just go to. Well, you've got Upin, C5 Game, Buff, you actually can't buy on Buff if you're an American, but CS deals you can. Halo skins, Gamer Pay you can, CS Float you can, and these are all listed cheaper than Skinport. And you might be saying, sure, that's great, it'll save me a few bucks, but can these sites be trusted? And that's where I bring this up. Anomaly, Jesus, another guy named Zipple, all of these people are cash traders. They're constantly looking to buy and sell skins. So I'm sure if I check, Anomaly probably has a Deagle Blaze here. Yeah, he's got one Deagle Blaze, of course. It doesn't want to show me if it has stickers on it, but we could just assume it doesn't. When it comes to these cash traders, a lot of the time you could just get skins for like 2% cheaper than the currently cheapest listed. So if I go to Anomaly and I'm like, there's currently a Deagle Blaze listed on Upin for 612. Can you do 2% cheaper than that for your Deagle Blaze? He'll probably be like, yeah, and I've done this with him before. I bought a Dragon Lord from him for like 1.5% under market. You'll save quite a bit of money if you're looking to buy skins. Now, obviously, be sure you're going to the most reputable people. I would stick with 3 people: TDM Jesus, Anomaly, and Zippo. And I'll show all of them on screen. They're great. They're reputable. I haven't dealt with Jesus, but I've talked to him not a million times. I've talked to him a few times. He's great. Anomaly's great. I've dealt with him. Zippo, I just traded with a few days ago. So all of those people are good. They can save you a lot of money too if you're looking for something specific, especially something high tier. Those guys probably have it, and they're probably looking to get rid of it for like a few percent under market. So you could haggle them down a bit, and it's going to save you a bit of money. But yeah, I think that is gonna wrap it up for this one. I hope this did help you guys save a bit of money buying skins in 2025. Of course, be sure to check out Skinamat as well if you're looking to sell, actually take advantage of the recent market gains. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.